Congrats to our guys. All of these guys, they left it all on the floor. You talk about grittiness and matching the physicality of West Virginia, Bob Huggins' coach team. We saw that on display today, and I thought that was the difference in the game. The game was going to be won in the paint. And if you look at the rebound, they've been really just beating people on the boards, especially on the offensive boards. And we saw that in the first half, but I thought we matched, their physicality in terms of rebounding, and we got to the free throw line. It came down to free throws. We made ours, they missed theirs, and we hadn't been shooting as well as we're capable of. But today, it came through, and what a great way to start, our first games here at Madison Square Garden. The crowd was really involved, and it's amazing how the script goes. We get up, and they make a run back, and we got to get a stop. And it came down to making free throws. So West Virginia, tremendous team, great balance. Their forwards are unbelievable, and they made shots. The McNeil kid came and made some big shots, the one to tie it up. But to our guys' credit, they didn't go away.
Okay, we'll take questions. Start here on the aisle.
How you doing, Coach? Cal Griffin of All Things Hoops. What kind of inspirational or motivational speech was said at halftime, considering you guys weren't shooting that well? One for 12 from the three-point line, and ended up the game, 2 for 17, something like that. But at halftime, what was said to kind of get your guys going?
Well, I think first of all, I told our guys coming in that it's, we didn't play our best. We didn't shoot the ball well, and that's what took place. I thought we came with the mindset we were going to play with great energy. We were going I think even in rebounding, it was probably about even. So we did some good things. We had a little letdown right there before the half. I think they got 2 offensive rebounds. We did a great job of keeping off the boards for like the first 18 minutes, and right there we're up 4-6. And they get back to back where they stick it back in there. And sometimes that could take a lot out of it. So coming in the second half, we thought coming out the first 5 minutes, let's get out there on our defense. And we got some guys in foul trouble. So I think the biggest thing was that we had guys come off the bench contributing. So if you said what was said, I didn't say much, did I? What I normally say is, hey, we had it. It's 0-0. And you look at the scoreboard, it came down to 2 free throws.
Kind of get to experience that, to make the winning plays in a game like that, just kind of what the emotions were like for you?
That's the reason I came here. I feel like I could, play on the big stage, and I think Mike Anderson, for granting me that scholarship and, take me in as family. Not only that, but, every day in practice, we work on, playing hard, playing smart, playing together. Not only that, but at the end of free throws, we get up 500 free throws a week, every day as a regular player. We got a lot of pieces on the team, just not a 1-2-man team like Coach always say. And today, our guys up the bench stepped up and they played their role.
Do you feel like you can build a home court advantage here this season?
Well, it's an amazing win. For some guys, it's their first win here at the Mecca. It's just been great to see. Like, we didn't shoot the ball well, 2 for 17. But like Coach always says, we put our hats on defense, and defense wins games. And I feel like the guys didn't even notice we were shooting the ball that well. But we got on the other side on defense and made it happen there.
Rasheem, what's it like for you to win at Game of the Garden?
I'm just happy for Coach, honestly. His first win here.
Left and it kind of evaporates, and they have the ball. Did you? You make those 2 plays that are kind of win the game. Did you feel like momentum had shifted, or kind of what was your mindset there in the last 30 seconds or so?
Say honestly, I just wanted to, get the win. We played balls to the wall, and I was doing everything in my power to get that win. Stepped up big time, knocked the free throws down. And throughout the game, we didn't, we stayed together as a team. Everybody didn't go their separate ways. Nobody was in their feelings.
Guys carried out. They made a 9-0 run, but you can't stay on the course. Could you talk about just the perseverance of your team from that point on?
That's a great point. And I even asked the guys, before the game, always put some words or, things that I can see is going to take place in this game. And I put it big as bold, and they didn't even see it, but I put toughness. And this game came down to toughness. It came down to grit. This came down to determination. And it's amazing. I think these guys are starting to put it on display. You shoot 33%. Just think about it, 32, whatever we shot. you don't and play against a team such as West Virginia. You got to find a way, and I thought we found it in our defense. You know, we harassed them, made it difficult on the big guys who's been annihilating people. I mean, they just been, and we saw it today. Back-to-back dunks, and we got to be a team that's going to fight. We may not be the most talented team. We have some pieces, and it's not only about the best team. And so as we continue to work at the process of understanding, you know, what guys bring to the table, then I think we're on our way to becoming a pretty good basketball team. We saw it today on display. I mean, Rasheen comes off the bench. You look at Marcellus. I mean, he gives us a grit and some grind. And those guys gave us some quality minutes. David didn't score today, but just him being out on the floor. And how about Greg Williams? He sat there. He didn't play much in the first half. In the second half, probably one of the biggest shots in that game. His shot clock running down, and his defense was unbelievable. So again, we have some guys in foul trouble. So when you talk about toughness,
The steal that he
playing
made,
at your heart.
it looks like he's going to be able to go back up and make a putback. What did you see on that play, and what did you do?
Obviously, they ran that play about like every time down the stretch, and I felt like I could have helped. So you know, I was weak side, and he turned his back. You know, our coach always talking about the guards digging in. So I just felt the need to dig in, and I came with the steal.
And Mike, can you share with us how would you describe the Garden experience? It's your first one.
And when you win, it's always good. How about that? When you win, and you're playing against an outstanding team. I thought, you know, it was lively. I thought the fans were engaged in it. I thought our guys fed off of the fans here. So it was a very good experience, you know, in terms of, you know, how our guys performed. I mean, that was our toughest opponent up to this day, and we rose to the occasion. You know, it's you know, although it's our home venue, this is the first time we actually played or practiced in it today. And so for those guys to come out, and that's why I know we'll shoot better, won't we, LJ?
Definitely.
Yeah, we will shoot better in our home court. We will do that. But I'm just happy for our guys. I think these guys have worked extremely hard. I'm happy for our fans that came out and supported us. And again, it's a new look team. You're seeing, you know, more guys who hadn't played much last year. All of a sudden, they're doing some positive things. Josh got one of the biggest rebounds there when they missed right there in the second half. And he was in foul trouble the first half. I think he may have been out 1 minute in the second half. So they're giving it all. And when a team gives it all, they give themselves a chance. So we gave ourselves a chance today.
Okay, we'll take a couple.